Now this is some RV maintenance that we haven't shown y'all before, but when you drive the RV around as much as we do, they recommend changing out your bearing grease every 12,000 miles. We were already swapping out this tire, and this is actually the easiest way to do it, but you are also able to do it with the tire on, and we'll show you both ways. All right. Ooh, look at that.
Nice and greasy.
Look at that color. For supplies, you need a grease gun, a flathead screwdriver to pop the cap off, and 3 to 4 tubes of lube. And all of these supplies we bought on Amazon, and we'll leave the links below.
You're probably also gonna want some rags.
Oh yes. So now we're gonna prime the grease gun, which can be a little bit difficult, but the most important thing is that you do not have any air when you prime the gun. So we're gonna take off the barrel. As you can see, it's already all the way pressed down, so we're gonna pull on the spring, which is relieved by this little lever. Now we're gonna take the black cap off and put this end into the tube. And it should go all the way in. Now that you've inserted the tube, we're gonna peel this little pop top off, just like a can of Beanie Weenies. One of the videos that we watched suggested when you put this on, put it on just enough to be secure, but leave a couple of threads. It'll actually help you prime it. We're gonna now press this to release the spring, and this also has a air pressure release valve up top. Our grease gun came with a couple of attachments. We're gonna be using this long bendy one to make it more convenient for the bearings that still have tires on them. This all the way in. Now we'll screw the rest of the way on. Now to prime the tubing, so we're going to be pressing this handle until we get some grease out the end. Aha! That's what your grease should look like when it first comes out, not that. And this right here is the piece that you also need to go on the end of here, and we're going to prime that as well. We're going to stick this right in here and start pumping. As we pump, the old grease will start to come out. You're also going to want to spin as you pump to help release some of that old grease from the bearings. Here it comes.
There's that old nasty grease.
Oh. And you want to keep pumping until you see the new grease coming out. Yeah, there's the new stuff. Oh my God, can we get it off now?
Ooh, there's slinging grease all over your foot.
You wouldn't think that that much is in there, but there's a lot. Avoid getting it on, or at least wipe up any of the grease that gets on the other components of the wheel. Now we're just gonna clean her up the best we can, pop the tire back on, and now on to the other three. I'm gonna pop the cap back on, pressing down straight in the middle can help you get it in. All right, we've already done the other three. Now we're gonna show you on this one, which happens to be the most inconvenient one because it's halfway hidden under a slide. But first, we're gonna pop this little cap off here. As you can tell, it's a little bit harder to get to because, you know, we got this around it, so already lost the cap. And we're gonna go about this in exactly the same way, except it's just gonna be harder to get the dirty grease out. Oh yeah, chocolate pudding. It's so gross. Okay. So our bearings should be good for another 12,000 miles, and you know, we're not complete professionals here. We kind of figure things out as we go along, but we try to do as much as we can ourselves and show you how to do it along the way. So make sure you check out some of our other RV maintenance and fixing videos.